Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of Full Open with the famous k3soju, the number one TFT streamer. So, for those of you guys who don't know about Soju, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Um, yeah, I'm Soju. I stream TFT.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. So, how long have you been streaming TFT?
Uh, dude, I don't even know. I think it's like approaching 3 years. I think. Yeah, I think I started June of 2019. Or wait,
What set did you start in?
set one.
Okay. Did you was streaming full time like something you knew you wanted to do beforehand, or was it more something that just happened?
It kind of just happened. I was playing like League of Legends, but I wasn't really streaming it. I was playing League of Legends at a decently high level. But I never really wanted to go pro in it. I think the salary is like not there unless you're like a top pro. And then I went to so I just graduated from University of Rochester with biomedical engineering, and I graduated with like a 2.62 or something. And then I applied for the business school at the University of Rochester, and I think they gave me an interview, or they gave me an interview. But the only reason they gave me the interview is because I think I was already on campus, so they were just like, whatever, like let's just interview him. And then I actually got into the business school with the 2.6, which I don't even know how. I was doing a master's of science in business analytics, and then so I just showed up to that program, and I was like 2 or 3 weeks in, and I started playing TFT before it started, and then I started streaming maybe like a week into my curriculum, and then I just streamed like 20 hours a day, and then I slept like 3 hours, went to class, streamed another 20 hours, and it was like really exhausting. But at that time, I was actually pretty fit. Like I would go to the gym every day and stuff like that. So I feel like my body could actually handle like 3 hours of sleep and stuff. But then after like a week of that, I kind of just told my parents, I was like, "Yo, I'm I'm dipping from school. Like I don't want to do this shit." I mean, I already graduated undergrad, so I think my parents were a little bit more okay with it. They were still like kind of hinting or like nudging me in like going back. I did take a leave, and I could have went back within a year, but obviously I didn't go back.
Yeah.
And then yeah, and then now I just play video games full time.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously you're really successful, so I'm assuming like if you were to do it all over again, I guess like I'm assuming you would, but like what do you think? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a dream job. Like waking up and just playing video games. I think the best thing about I think when you're trying to grow your stream, like you actually have to like stream as much as possible. But like it's really not that difficult because dude, TFT is a lot of fun, and when the set does start, I can play infinite. It's not like a chore at all. And the best thing about it is to some extent you can take time off whenever you'd like. Obviously, like you're not growing and you're not really like using your platform as much as you could be, but at the same time, I think if you're not having that much fun, like it's something that you could take some time off, and it's not too bad.
it's really awesome to hear like you think it's a dream job. I think like enjoying your job is one of the most important things in life.
Yeah, I think
So
so too.
I've
Yeah.
heard like two different angles. I've heard like some people be like, "Oh man, streaming you're just playing video games all day is so easy." And I've heard the other angle where it's like you're constantly thinking about 24/7 is like way harder than other jobs. Like, what do you think compared to like an office 9 to 5? Like,
Okay, so like I think a lot of people that say like streaming is like you should be grateful that like all you do is just play video games for a living and you're making money playing video games, etc. But I think like that is true. Like I think I guess it's like lucky to be in this space, but at the same time, it's one of these jobs that you get like anxious. It's one of those things where it's like a job that you can work overtime infinite like
yeah,
an infinite amount of time. Let's say your 9 to 5 job is what, 8 hours, I think, eight 9 to 5,
yeah, yeah, 8 hours.
yeah, okay,
It's
so
eight hours,
it's
but
eight
most people
hours
just like only actually work like not that much, right?
Yeah, but like the thing is streaming is definitely I'd rather stream than go to like an 8 9 to whatever job. But what I'm saying is when you're not streaming, you start to feel like you could be streaming and you could be growing your channel. And that's one of those things where it's like, let's say like my family wants to go. Oh, so like coming up next year, I'm my sister's getting married, and she wants to have her wedding in France. I don't really know where. So somewhere in Europe. But basically, like our entire family has to travel out, and it's like one of those things where I want to be there for my sister's wedding, and I'm going to go, but like it's annoying to think about how streaming is going to like how it's going to impact my streaming career. Like taking 1 week off is actually like pretty big. Like I think the biggest key to success for streaming is just like being consistent, and just being streaming as long as possible. And then sometimes it is somewhat stressful. But I mean, I like at the end of the day, I think streaming is definitely like a dream job still.
Okay. Yeah, that's great to hear. It's interesting you said like the key to success is like being consistent, start streaming as long as possible. So, what about someone with like who wants to stream full time? Let's say they want to stream TFT to full time. They're averaging like 20 viewers. Just for example, I'm thinking like someone like um I don't know, like someone stream TFT with like 20 viewers like every day. Like what kind of advice would you have for them?
Uh, I mean, I think to get your name out there, like the first thing is, it's probably just hit like high rank. Probably like top five is acceptable. And just play a lot, stream a lot. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like obviously you want to be consistent, but like to get your name out there, it honestly is just hit top 10. Like you need to hit top
Yeah.
10, you need to stream consistently, you need to get the respect from all the top players. Um, like do well in tournaments, stuff like that. And then dude, the stream I feel like the TOT community is really like close knit.
Yeah.
So like if you pop off and people acknowledge that you're a solid player, your stream's gonna pop off as well. It's really it's that simple, I feel like.
Okay. What about this? Let me ask you, like, what do you think your strengths are that put you like at number one as like the number one TFT streamer compared to like other streamers? Like, what do you do differently?
Okay, so I mean I've been streaming since set one. Uh and I think it's one of these things where it's like rich get richer, right? It's like let's say a player just starts TFT and they want to go learn, like or just like watch someone play and like try to get better at the game. When you go to Twitch, you're going to sort by highest viewers, right?
Yeah.
So I think when you already have the highest viewers, it's so easy to just maintain it. Um, yeah, but I've also been streaming since that one. I think like I mean I think I'm pretty solid.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then I think there's like a mix like there's like best of both worlds. I guess like I can cater to somewhat competitive players, but then
Yeah.
also like the for fun casual players can still learn something, I guess. Um, and yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, like when you say, "Oh, I'm pretty solid," I guess. Like, how do you balance like, because obviously, I'm sure you still want to like compete and like win TFT tournaments, even though you don't get anything for them. But like, how do you balance that with like streaming, with like getting better at the game?
I mean, I think that the number one way to get better is just to play. So like
Okay.
I feel like streaming is not too bad. Obviously, if you're not streaming, you can learn slightly more because you don't have to interact with chat. You can focus on like small micro things. But at the end of the day, it's like I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I
No, that's
think I
fair.
think yeah.
No, I think it's because you're more used to it. Because like for me, I just started streaming and I cannot win games on stream compared to playing off stream.
Oh yeah, sometimes you just can't look at chat. Like you just can't. I think that's like the move. You just don't look, and then you just tune back into chat when you like are less stressed.
Okay, okay. So I want to go back to what you said about like Rich Get Richer. So when you started streaming, I mean, I'm like, I didn't watch that much in set one, but I'm assuming you weren't number one right away. Did you ever have like a period of time that was really rough, where you felt like your channel wasn't growing, or you felt like maybe like I'm not like maybe it's not working out or whatever, or was it more like
Uh,
consistent, like growing all the time, as long as you put in the hours?
I mean, okay, so set one I think was like the most popular set, and then set two it kind of like the hype I kind of died down a bit. Um, So like I do think there was like it was more stagnant in set two. But then like I don't know what happened. I think what happened was like I like rage quit streaming not because like of my channel not growing, but it was just because what happened was they didn't invite like so set one had like Twitch rivals and like some other like random BS tournament, and then set two there was just straight up no competition at all.
Hmm.
And then there was like this one tournament, and then they invited like people that don't play the game. I think Kerm was the biggest streamer in set two, and then after that, I just like was like, yo, like I'm not gonna play this garbage if Riot Games isn't even going to like acknowledge their most loyal players.
Yeah.
They just decided to invite like influencers and like a bunch of people that they straight up quit the game after set one, and we've been like streaming the game like a bunch of people like me, Q, and Kerm have all been streaming the game like
Yeah.
I don't know how many hours, like 10 hours a day every single day, and then they're just like, all right, let's just invite this random from EU to meet some quota or something. So I don't know if you're familiar, but I like wrote a tweet longer for that, and I was just like, bro, like this is unacceptable. Like the competitive scene is a fucking joke, et cetera, et cetera. And then I just straight up rage quit. I think the entire community just went to go play Tarkov, and then set three came out. And what was set three? Was set three Galaxies? I don't really remember.
Yeah.
I think it was Galaxies, yeah. And then it was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. So we just all came back, and then I think my stream just like popped off slowly. I think in set one, getting hosted by Scara like blew up my channel. I think I was maybe like 40 viewers.
Okay.
I think I dropped out at like 50 viewers. I started off at like 15, and then after like a few days of grinding, I was at like 60, and I got hosted by Scar, and after that, I was at like 200, which is already like crazy. I feel like,
Yeah.
starting like a weekend, and then I just played like 20 hours a day every single day. Just that one. It was fun, and then did decent at Twitch Rivals. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just got lucky, honestly. I I don't know. It's like a good game to watch to stream, and then I just played Infinite.
Okay. I actually think I think like for someone with like one viewer, you need a little bit of luck, like or a lot of luck even to like get your name out there. But I think like once you have like 20 or something, I don't think it's luck anymore because that's when like you're getting enough viewers in your channel that's like as long as you're entertaining enough to make them stay or like whatever. Yeah, I think once you have like 20, personally, I don't think it's that much luck anymore.
Yeah, but then people would have to like scroll down, right?
Yeah, but you still get like enough people passing through. I feel like I guess like I've experienced this recently myself, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. I'm curious. You mentioned Twitch Rivals. If you don't mind talking about, it, you're doing something with Twitch Rivals TFT.
Oh, yeah. So set seven. I don't really know the details. Honestly, like Dan or Froden was like setting it up for me, and I just straight up told him like
Okay.
I'm down to work with Twitch.
Yeah.
And then he'll just set it up for me. I can actually pull it up. He's oh, I have a meeting with him on Monday actually. But yeah, I think we're just talking about some set seven launch tournament, June 15th to June 16th. And it'll just be like my Twitch rivals that I'm hosting. I think it's actually open to both Canada and US, so it'll actually be a lot of fun, I think.
Okay. That's awesome. All right. I'll be looking forward to that. When you say open, is that something like I'll be able to play in or?
Yeah, no, for sure. As long as you stream on Twitch, dude, I'm pretty sure you can just fucking join.
Okay. All right. Let's change subjects for a bit. Um, how would you say like your persona on stream compares to let's say you're in Discord and you're streaming to one person, like you're just in a call with Milk, you're playing or something. How different do you act like when you're streaming to like 10,000 people?
I mean, I don't think there's that much of a difference. I definitely like overplay some things, but at the same time, I feel like my personality on stream is the same personality I have.
Yeah, that's
Um,
pretty much what I've gotten as well.
yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's if you're gonna stream 12 hours a day, you can't like fake it.
You
I
can't.
feel like
Okay.
that's too much. That's too much to ask. And if people don't like your personality, like that's their problem, not yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's wow. I think that's really good advice. Yeah, like you just have to be yourself. Uh,
Yeah, like, yeah, it's too much. It's too much work to like consciously put in the effort to like cater to certain people.
okay. So what about like so like Twitch chat? Is there anything that I guess you have the like based on what you just said, I kind of feel like maybe it's just people are gonna do whatever they're gonna do. But is there anything that you wish that your Twitch chat would like do more of, or you just want them to like do whatever, do the same.
Like do more of what do you mean?
Um, I guess like, is there like, I guess are there certain people that are like regulars in your Twitch chat that like you like appreciate when they show up because they like contribute in a certain way?
Oh, um, I mean, I think when I mean, I actually kind of like it when I like it when like everyone's participating in the polls and like I get to separate the believers and the non-believers. And like low key, I think it's really funny when some of the mods just like accidentally scam or
Okay, yeah,
something. And then I just think it's really funny. Everyone gets like upset, but at the end of the day, like dude, you can't get anything with the points anyway.
yeah,
But I wish like some of these like garbage copy pastas would stop. Like, okay, I actually kind of like everyone in chat can wear a hat. Like that one's
yeah.
actually kind of good. But like some of them are just like straight up like just weird. Like I don't even know what to say. Like which ones are weird. I don't want to say them, otherwise they're just gonna spam it. But like
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
yeah, but some of them are just bad. Um
Okay, so
yeah.
if it's funny, then it's okay if they spam it. But if you say you don't like it, then you don't want people to like spam it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Have you ever had like one? Have you ever had to like ban someone that's been like a long time sub or like a long time or something like that?
Mm, uh I don't know. I usually if I'm in a bad mood, like I just went like 3 aces in a row and like two of them were my fault. And then some idiot goes like, dude, you're so bad. Dude, I don't give a fuck if you're 3 year sub, you're getting fucking banned. Um Yeah, I don't really look at the sub. I mean, subs low key get Hydra immunity because it's like if you're subbed for 8 months, I'm positive if you just sent like an unban request, one of my mods would just unban you.
Okay,
But
fair enough.
but yeah, I don't really. If you're gonna say some stupid shit, like you're getting banned.
All right, fair
Yeah.
enough. Um, are there any other streamers that do like something that you really admire that you think like they do something like better than you?
I think Robin. I think Robin is like super consistent. I always see him streaming. And the thing is, I think it's different with Setsuko because I think Setsuko actually fucking loves TFT. Like he still enjoys playing it every day. But I know Robin sometimes like feels like it's a little bit stale. But he still has like the courage to, or not courage, but
Like hard work,
like
work
he still
ethic, I
has like
guess.
yeah, like the work ethic to just like turn on the fucking stream and just like do it. Also Ray. I think Ray is like he like he's willing to stream other things and he's willing to just like pivot when he doesn't want to play and he's willing to do other like things on stream and his community is like really nice about it. Um like Hyun doesn't even stream anymore. Uh Milk is actually a really good streamer. But I'm not like jealous of anything he does. He's just like I think he talks a lot and that's like good. Like if you were to tune in,
Yeah.
you can get like an entire fucking hour worth of like lo-fi just from one game.
True,
Um,
true.
but yeah, probably I think Ray and Robin are probably the biggest. Dude, I didn't shower, so my hair is like
Okay, whatever. It looks fine.
really. Are you sure?
Yeah, it
Whatever.
looks fine. So is that something you want to do better, like for yourself, like Robin's consistency or like Ray's willingness, to, like stream variety games? Which I'll ask you about that in a second here. But is that something you want to do like better for yourself, or?
So like when it comes to variety games, I'm not willing to stream other games because it's not worth it for sponsorships.
Mm.
So that's like the biggest reason. Also, my computer sucks, so I can't even stream Valorant if I wanted to stream Valorant. And also, I suck at Valorant.
Okay, why don't you get a new
Um,
computer?
it's-
It's too much effort. All right, fair enough.
no. I'm asking. I've gotten like PC sponsorship potential, but then I asked C9 like, oh nah, we're about to sign a PC sponsorship, and then where is this PC sponsorship? They've been saying they're about to sign one for 5 months, but whatever.
All right,
I'll
whatever.
figure that out later. Um, and then what was the other one? Oh, like the Robin thing. I don't know. Like the thing is, I feel like I do it every set, so I'm kind of spoiled in that I expect my community to stay with me after a
Mm.
new set. I mean they're like used to it. I think end of set 2 I quit, end of set 3 I quit, like every set I just MIA for a month. but then I'll be back to like streaming infinite the
Yeah.
moment the set comes out. And I feel like a lot of people are kind of used to it. Um, but yeah, it kind of sucks because I think set six was like a huge success, and I think a lot of my community dipped just because I'm not consistent enough in set six or even 6.5. But at the end of the day, it's like fuck the viewers. Like if I'm not having fun, I'm not going to stream.
Yeah.
I feel like money isn't everything. Um, yeah, I'd rather just do what I want to do, and then if I run out of money, then I'll turn on stream again.
Fair enough. That's. I mean,
But
that
yeah,
sounds really good. It's interesting that you said like streaming Valorant like isn't worth it. Because I guess like the way I look at it is like maybe you don't feel like streaming TFT. Like okay, I guess like the way I look at it is like let's say streaming TFT, you're having like X amount of fun. Playing Valorant off stream, you're having like 3x amount of fun. But if you're streaming
yeah.
Valorant, it might be like somewhere in between. Would that like not be worth it?
I mean, it's just not worth it for like sponsorships. Like the only thing sponsorships look at is your concurrent viewer average. Um, yeah. So if it doesn't matter if you're streaming a different game, like they don't care. They're too lazy to like go do the research. Like, oh, like if you see this guy streams this game and gets this amount of viewers and streams this game and gets this amount, so like we just need to make sure he streams. No, they don't give a fuck. They'll just look at your CCV. And sponsors honestly just pay way too much.
Okay. So I
Um,
guess my question is, let's say you streamed 100 hours of TFT and
mhm.
then 20 hours of Valorant. You're saying that's worse than just streaming 100 hours of TFT and not and just playing Valorant off stream. Like
Yes,
it
like
would
you want
like
to
hurt your
you
brand
yeah, you don't want, well, it doesn't hurt my brand, it just
or
hurts my CCV.
concurrent viewers. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's the biggest reason. That's why I think a lot of streamers make like alt accounts, but honestly, like I'm too lazy.
Okay, that's
Also,
really
like,
interesting. Wow.
yeah,
Okay, that's crazy. I had no idea. That's good to know. Um, so you have no like desire to like get into like variety streaming at all, or
not really. I just have way too much fun playing TFT. I mean, I used to. So like, there was a Twitch rivals where we played Runeterra, League of Legends, and TFT. And honestly, playing like, okay, Runeterra was honestly not bad, but the problem is we were streaming with delay. But then every time we like, I did stream a little bit of League when I'm like 5-manning with friends and shit. Maybe like an hour here and there. But the problem with League is like, dude, you can't even read chat, and I feel like that's like the most fun part of streaming.
yeah, that's true.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, so I think TFT is honestly like the best. It's actually the best streamer game. And every time I think about streaming something else, I have to like you have to focus too much on the game, and there's not enough like autopilot and just like downtime to just chill.
Yeah, I think TFT is super good. It's also because like other people like watching TFT, it's almost like they can like play along with you. Because like, I guess that's why so many people like backseat in chat, which is it's been tilting me, but like I guess you get used
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, no, but yeah, TFT is honestly the best game to stream, and I think other like streamers of other games don't even realize that TFT is like this fucking lit to stream.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome that you still like TFT so much, and I like TFT. I think it's the most fun game. I think like compared to like other games like Magic Hearthstone, like no shade on them, but I just think it's like way more complicated. It's like the meta is way less solved. Um, Great game. Anyway,
Actually, ad.
we'll probably like wrap it up here. Are there any shout outs you want to give? Or any last words you want to say?
Uh, yeah. There's a 4v4 tournament coming up. I don't know if you know. It's that's coming up on May 15th.
I'm playing with
I don't
GV8.
oh, you're playing with GV8? Oh fuck. Wait, who's your team?
We have Ramkev and Solus.
Oh, okay, GV8 and you. Oh, you guys lost. You guys fucking lost.
What do you
I
mean?
got Precedent. I got
Who
fucking
else do you
Precedent.
have?
Oh, Milk says he doesn't want to play.
So you need to find two more.
I think it's Goobums, and I was gonna do Goobums, Milk, and Peagod and just
Okay,
and just
yeah.
play with friends. But then
Yeah, Milk
I
doesn't want
think
to play.
Milk doesn't want to play, so and then Kyun said he's low key down.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. Me, Kyun, and Peagod have like 3 hours total in the last month.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
but
whatever.
honestly,
Good
it's
luck.
fine. We're against
Who
EU,
cares?
so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, anyway, shout out to Sarah. Cerebellum. And yeah, that's it.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks for being on the show, and see you next time on Full Open. This is the episode 2. So see ya. Thanks for watching.
Wait, that was so easy.